Yo, what's good, y'all? Welcome or welcome back to Dawn One Spiritual Guidance. It's your girl Dawn, and we got a message for you. All right, thank you all for your love and support here. It is truly appreciated. So let's get into this collective love message, this timeless collective love message. So whenever you come across this, days, months, weeks, years from now is when the Holy Spirit feels like you can be receptive of a message or be a messenger to someone else in his name. All right, take what resonates and leave the rest behind. I don't choose the cards that come out or the storyline. The Holy Spirit and my spiritual team does. Okay, so let's get it cracking. And take what resonates, leave the rest behind. This could be past, present, or future information for you. All right, so Six of Swords. You could be traveling somewhere. Traveling to someone? Oh, wait a minute. No. Because this came out with the Ten of Swords here. So someone could be traveling to you or wanting to. Because they feel betrayed. They feel backstabbed. Rather by you or whoever they're dealing with. So maybe they had to leave here. Or, okay, they could want a new beginning with you. However, unless this is you, but it's like they're not. So with this Leo energy being in reverse here, it's like someone could be seeking shelter because it's like they're leaving somewhere where they have been wounded. And they could be looking to you as like, like a source of strength, like somewhere that they can plug in and recharge. I'm getting, or this is you. Yeah, because somebody feels like, you have it together. Ten of Wands in reverse. You don't have any burdens or baggage and things of that nature. And this could be somebody that initially was jealous over you, okay? Now remember, even though that this is this is love. Love is not just romantic, okay? Love is platonic, right? You have love for your family members. You have love for your friends. You have love for the, the organizations, that you're a part of, that, that you consider family. So, this could be someone that you once cared for in some capacity. And maybe that you didn't know this, but they were jealous of you. Like they were jealous of the fact that they felt like you didn't have like as much responsibilities as they did. Okay. Or at least that's what it appeared like. They were jealous that, it's like maybe you had options, right? So it's like somebody tried to block this for you. Somebody tried to like put blockages, knowingly or unknowingly. But even if it was unknowingly, yeah, somebody could have tried to send like some form of death energy to you. Yep, and that's the betrayal. Dang. A lot of people have been playing in this black magic, and I just finished a reading where we talked about this. So for some of you guys, whether you knew it or not, you were friends with someone or, connected to someone who practices the dark arts, okay? And they could have sent some negative energy your way. And, play like it wasn't them. But you wouldn't think it was them because they didn't tell you, hey, I practice the dark arts, because that's Lucifer's energy, to kill, steal, and destroy, right? Because anybody that puts a hex on you, try to bind you, those are all energies of kill, steal, and destroy. That is nothing good about it, right? It's the intention of the person that's doing it. So the intention isn't good here, right? So it's like somebody wanted whoever you had a lot of feelings for, okay? In some capacity, this could be you. Flip the energies as you see fit. Put yourself on the side of the story as you see fit. This sounds like the reading I just did, the general reading. Check that one out if you haven't, okay? The Destiny Swap. Now, for some of you guys, this could have been somebody that you were connected to in a lover's kind of way. Or if they're connected to somebody else, they could have tried to swap with you, in some way, shape, or form. But in some way, shape, or form here, it was somebody's lover that was trying to swap with them. Or Like if there was a breakup here and they went to somebody else, you know, if they could be a practitioner and they could have found out, like, you know, oh, they're supposed to be together, they're supposed to have this life, they're supposed to, oh no, I want this person, so let me see if I can destiny swap with them so I can get this life. You know, it's the fact that this is coming out in this collective love reading when it already came out in the general reading. Be careful, y'all, because this is letting me know that it's real close to home. Somebody in your camp, if it's not you, right? Five of Wands in reverse. Somebody want to get out the cold with you. They want to stop. They want to stop fighting. But the problem is that with this Wheel of Fortune being in reverse, okay, and this is your first major arcana out here, Sagittarian / Piscean energy, they have horrible karma. So if you were to become close friends, right, you know, an associate might be okay because, you know, you still have to keep your distance. You still have to, okay, to be a close friend or an actual lover at this time, it's like you would be taking on some of their karma too, because whoever this is, they got to start their karmic debt. And that's it. Okay, so be mindful, guys, because for some of you guys, this is why like a family member is coming back. This is why or a certain lover wants to come back or whatever the case may be. It's because they getting their ass whooped or they're about to be with this karma, or you, or this is you. Put yourself on the side of the story as you see fit. Okay. And it's like they don't want to pay this back by themselves. They want to be nurtured while they, you know, they got to pay this back. It's like, okay, well, I want to be happy then, you know, or, you know, I want to, whose energy, who has some good divine protection that I can hide under, you know, I need to hide under somebody's good juju because I know God won't try to get them, right? Because they know they'll touch not my anointed. So this is like somebody that got bad karma trying to find one of God's anointed because they know, you know, ain't that trifling? You don't want to do what it takes to get your own divine protection, but you want to go over here and try to hide up under somebody else's. Oh, the audacity. And so, you know, of course, God is seeing all of this, right? So that's a warning for somebody. Be mindful of why somebody is coming back. Talk to God first, okay? If you can. You know, you make your own decisions. All right, yeah, because and then they also coming back to something else that they were a part of didn't work out. All right, so then you got to ask yourself, okay, wait. So if it would have worked out, would you be back? You know, whatever capacity this is. Yeah, and then at that, this person is still coming back. A page energy. All right. Disguise, you know, they really a page. They're going to try to disguise themselves as an emperor, but they haven't earned this title. Or you. They're just unhappy and fulfilled. And so be careful with shapeshifters. Okay, that's another spiritual gift that, you know, if people in this negative energy gonna try to shapeshift and whatever, tell you whatever with that gift of gab, right? And use it in a negative way, right? Like a villain would, despite how you feel and the truth that you may need to hear. No, they ain't thinking about that. They thinking about their survival and what they need to do to get out of their storm. Okay, so that they can be comfortable regardless of the position that they put you in, right? Because remember, they vibrating in a low vibrational energy to even have done the shit to begin with. Okay, no, that doesn't make it right. But you have to look at things without the rose-colored glasses, okay? And so with that being said, it's just like, no. Right, like you wouldn't be back if that situation would have worked out. You know, you tried to do some abracadabra, okay, and you just trying to run from your consequences. Hell no, it's time for you. You know, you racked up this karma by your own choices and decisions, so you serve your karma. And don't get me wrong, you do have people that, you know, from a past life, they're serving their karmic debt. And Most High will put people other anointed people around that person. If God feel like, okay, they doing what they supposed to do for the most part, okay, let me put them around some people that I know I can pour into them through them because they know me to some degree, right? Like, you know, but this is somebody that they kind of know God, but they don't want to turn to God. They know what they need to do to get divine protection, but they don't want to get their own protection. They want to keep doing the fuck shit that they do. Want to hide under somebody who did the work to earn their shit. No. So be mindful, okay? Because somebody hasn't earned it. Sometimes you got to be, and I have to learn this too. Sometimes you have to be mindful and question why a person is in the season that they're in. Okay, because looks can be deceiving. And so it's like sometimes a person can look like they're in poverty when they didn't. It's not like they're not trying to put any work in or whatever the case may be. They could just be serving some karmic debt. And God is going to exalt them. Well, this is not that particular season for it. But that doesn't mean that they're a bad person. That doesn't mean that they don't deserve respect. That doesn't mean, right? It means that they're paying back some karmic debt, whether you were aware of what that even is or not. Then you have people that, you know, they done did some things and they over here being wolves in sheep's clothing and stuff like that. And God has them in a season because of that. Like, no, I'm stripping you of your finances because when you had it, I wasn't expecting you to be perfect. But you was downright, you intentionally screwed this person. Or you intentionally da-da-da-da-da. You intentionally da-da-da-da-da-da. And then when I gave you the opportunity to try to transmute the situation, you still knowingly da-da-da-da-da. And so with that being said, I got to take this away. Just like how a parent take that iPad away, take that phone away, right? You know, until the kid or whatever the case may be learns the lesson, right? Whatever that is, that's what this is. Okay? So it's like somebody's in the season because they didn't do right. Not because they're serving some sort of karmic debt, not because somebody screwed them over. You know, whatever. I mean, in some cases, that could be because God set it up that way because they screwed somebody over. But that's not everybody's cases. Some they got screwed over not because they deserved it, but because that was just an unfortunate event. Okay? So that was for somebody to just be mindful. It's like somebody they want to get at the code with you because, you know, and they may try to manipulate you. I'm going through this. I'm going through that. I'm going through this. I'm going through that. I'm going through this. I'm going through that. And although, right, because the heart, I just got through saying the heart of a chosen one in the Destiny Swap reading. You know, we don't like to see people going through it. We don't like to see people, you know, suffering. You know, at the same time, it's just like, you know, something. A person who's all about themselves, they trying to get out the storm. They don't care what they got to do it. They will pull and tug and hang on that heartstring of yours. Okay? Whatever they got to do to say. So if they know your soft spot are pets, if they got a pet, they may try to use their pet to, can we come in? Or if they know your love language is food, they may try to get your favorite food. Hey, I can take us to this restaurant. If they know you like the blow green, right? Like, hey, I know how to grow. You know, even if, you know, because it could be legal, right? Medical marijuana patient, you can do that, but still. You know, or hey, I'm pregnant. Right? And although we may want to help that pregnant person, and hey, we can give them food and some water. That's about it, right? Because it's the reason why God has them out in the cold to begin with. Is why you got to ask yourself, God, is this a person that you purposely have in this season because they mistreated someone? Or is this person in the season because they're paying back some karmic debt for either themselves and or their bloodline? And Can I help them? And if so, how? Okay, so this is for somebody here. This a forewarning. Be mindful of why somebody's coming back. Go back to God and be like, okay, what should I do in this situation? Yeah, it's like somebody's trying to manipulate something because you have some sort of generational wealth coming in if it isn't here already. So this is somebody that's trying to get in good with you because they know that whatever situation they're leaving, and or this could be you, flip the energies as you see fit, put yourself on the side of the story as you see fit. It didn't end good. Okay? And then whoever this is already has karmic debt collected anyways. Bad karmic debt collected. Okay? So it's whoever you was that you cared dearly for, that you had a horrible ending with, a horrible betrayal with. They didn't put work on you in some way, shape, or form, or paid somebody to do it. Okay, or this could be you. Flip the energies as you see fit. Put yourself on the side of the story as you see fit. They trying to seek shelter with you. Now, this may not mean that they don't genuinely care, but at the same time, what they're really caring about is escaping whatever consequences they got to pay, that karma's dishing out, that God is allowing because of the choices that they made. Okay, so somebody could be getting some jail time. Or have something to do with the law, whether, you know, maybe these are some divorce papers. Somebody could have forged somebody's signature on a document. You know, or somebody could have had some priors, right? That could have been covered, like, for example, God would have probably allowed somebody to get away with whatever it was. And not necessarily get away like with no, you still gonna pay, but I'm gonna make sure you pay in this way. Okay? Where possibly they could have avoided jail. All right? And God's like, no, in fact, let's allow them to find this. Let's allow them to find that. Right? This is a situation where God could allow something to be overlooked. But with something, because somebody has horrible karma attached to them. Be mindful of anybody that's trying to come back. I'm telling y'all, because they don't have the best karma, and they're having to accept that. Okay, and this could be somebody that ghosted you. Okay. Or maybe they felt ghosted by you, or whatever the case may be. And I'm not saying that a person can't be upset with that, but it's how you handle your emotions. So, right? So this is like, you know, somebody, you or whoever you're dealing with getting upset, like early in the reading. It's like somebody got upset, and because they were upset, they wanted to dibble and dabble in dark alchemy. Well, nobody told you that you couldn't be upset. You're allowed to feel how you feel, but it's how you handle your emotions that matters. This is like somebody's work getting put back. It's like somebody's work getting reversed back to them. And this is a part of their karma. And they just tapped me on my crown. So, confirmation. Crying over you. Oh, my gosh. Yeah, so this is somebody that, for some of you guys, again, this is somebody that you were kicking it with, situationship, or actual lovers. They could have tried to send death, magic to you, take you out. Like, okay, if I can't be with you, then nobody can. And now they're trying to seek some sort of forgiveness. Like, oh, I'm for getting revenge on, on you for, maybe they tried to come back and you ain't want to take them back, or, and no, that doesn't, no, you should have been able to say no, or they should have been able to say no. People should be able to set boundaries, and people should be respectful of them. That doesn't mean you're always going to like it, but, so this is somebody that, that is like, they're trying to get revenge because instead of learning a life lesson, right? So this was a snake in your grass. Okay, this was somebody who was just fake and phony. Okay, whether this was you or whoever you were dealing with. This card fell on the floor. It's called leech. So yeah, it was a leech. Sucking you dry, sucking your energy, okay, in whatever way, shape, or form that they could, or this was you doing this to somebody. Kingdom spouse, runner. So for some of you guys, this could have been supposed to be a kingdom spouse, but it doesn't look like they ever got out of karmic energy. You know, we've all been in karmic energy. Well, we have to earn, right, those titles. Divine feminine, divine masculine, right? And there's no such thing as gender in tarot. Energy is fluid, okay? And remember, you know, God doesn't discriminate against love, all right? This is a safe and sacred space. We welcome monogamy, poly, LGBTQIA+, okay? And if you don't like it, you can take a gift of free will and fuck out of here because there's other readers, all right? So, but it looks like somebody else gonna have to be your kingdom spouse. Yeah, you are a goddess. But it's like somebody, and they could be trying to talk to you, you know, whatever the case may be. But they feel like you're cold. Yeah, you could be looking at them as like just being a piece of shit now. Because it's like, you know, because who wants to be with somebody after all that, you know? And then it's just like, even still, you know, look, physically fighting. So just be mindful. Somebody might be trying to get you out your character, or that's what happened. Okay. And anybody that purposely tries to get you out your character, that's not somebody that's for you. Okay, and I don't care if this could be your kingdom spouse, but again, they didn't heal. They didn't heal. They wasted time. It's like instead of healing, somebody wasted time, or you did. Flip the energies as you see it fit. As you see fit, karmic snooping through phone. Yeah, so somebody here got with someone else, right? Remember that situation that somebody's leaving or somebody left that didn't work out? Yep, see, jackpot, hit the jackpot. And they see you as the jackpot. Yeah, but the problem is that they were on demon time, and where you were. And again, when you want something serious, you know, you want God in your connection, you know, you working on the foundation, you want someone with good morals, and it's nothing wrong with wanting a person that looks good and has money in their pocket, but you really want to pay attention to the content of their character and their morals and their connection with God, because God can bless any union with those physical assets, right? But you want to make sure the foundation is there. This is somebody where, you know, they only care about 3D shit. And you know, although, yes, some things do matter here, that's not all that matters. And, you know, we have to adjust our hierarchy. Yeah, so it's like now they're haunted by their actions towards you, you know, or you are, depending upon where you are in this story. It's like, dad, you know, they remember when they called you out your name. They remember when they put their hands on you. They remember, you know, when they made you cry. They remember when they, you know, broke all those promises. You know, they remember when they sent you that death magic, that, you know, those negative entities, and tried to, you know, end you, or tried to, you know, it's to the point where God had to step in. Right? Sorry, I didn't give you closure. You know? So it's like being a coward, because it's like they had all this energy and all this willpower that, you know, to do this shit, right? But then they don't have the guts to face you and apologize, right? But also at the same time, are they really sorry when they intentionally did this to begin with? You know? So it's like, would you even be sorry, or are you sorry you got caught? Yeah. So they're blocked. Access denied. And or you are. And it's like somebody wondering why they're blocked, but it's like, Yeah, somebody's like trying to search you, trying to reach you, and you know, it's like God blocked off your energy because it's like when they had it, somebody didn't know what to do with it because they wanted to be in this energy. So it's like, okay, God said, okay, well, go ahead and be in this energy since that's what you want to do, but you're not going to be around them doing this. You didn't want to change when you had the opportunity. You didn't want to heal when you had the opportunity. When we told you this, when we told you that, when we gave you this, when we gave you that, you didn't want to do it. So keep that same energy now that you separated. You know, it's like, yeah, so it's like, no, I'm gonna try to get them back by any means necessary, you know. So in some cases, again, they put they could have used a love spell, okay, a come to me spell, okay, whatever the case may be. So that's why also too, you could possibly be feeling fatigued and stuff like that. Or did some binding spell where you would be binding to them or whatever the case may be. So if they got some bad karma, it's kind of like you feeling that too because of some type of binding here. It's like somebody don't want to let you go. They didn't want to do what they had to do to keep you. It's like somebody wants to keep you without having to earn you. And that's a very strong hell no. Okay, so you know, and they're going through all this bad karma because they wrote they wrote a check they ass can't cash. Okay, they've done so much stuff. They wrote a ass they can't cash. I mean, they wrote a ass they ass can't cash. They wrote a check they ass can't cash. Okay, and they wondering, well, where are my blessings? Well, where are the stuff I've been praying for? Did you earn it? It's like practicing and all that black shit, right? Which you asking God where your blessings at. God said, who are you bowing down to now? Okay. So y'all, if you want to book a personal reading for your own situation and circumstance, you can feel free to do so via the website link that's linked in the description box, StoneHeartSpiritualGuidance.com. It is the only way to book a personal reading with us at this time. All right. Yeah, so for some of you guys, you know, they did put some sort of work on you. Okay. And in some cases here, I'm also hearing that they also had some work put on them. But the thing is that it's not really going to, yes and no. If you're low vibrational enough, it's going to definitely take. Okay? Well, if you are high vibrational enough, not perfect, you'll feel the residue. Like you'll see the signs, you'll feel the residue that will give you enough, because God said, touch not my anointed, right? So, you know, God going back for us anytime. It's just, you know, the waiting process and so on and so forth. Okay? So, thank you all for your love and support here. It is truly, truly appreciated. And always remember that you make your own decisions. Peace out. Deuces.